Good afternoon, everybody, east, west, north, south, worldwide. Welcome to the Hood Point. I am your host, Keith Allen, along with me, host Sean C.
What up?
E. Rumble. And a lovely visit today from the lovely Miss Audrey Marshall.
What up? Woo woo.
E. Rumble's not here today.
Yeah, we got Stevie
That's right.
E today.
We got Stevie E today.
Stevie E's in the house. My salary and more. How y'all doing?
What's good, fam? What's good?
What's up, y'all?
What's up? So
Just
how was
chilling.
everybody week?
My week was crazy.
Like always.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
Tell us something new.
New? Well, the Browns looked good.
Next.
Hey,
did.
don't hate,
That
man.
was something new.
Hey,
you
Keith,
right.
look at
They
it for
were.
what it is. That's hate, man. That's
Right.
fear.
Alright.
That's fear.
It's not hate. It's not hate. I'm just keeping it real.
That's fear.
I'm gonna put my glasses on. Keep it real.
They did look good.
That's fear. We did.
Man, look here, man.
They look good.
You know when they look good? You know when they look good is when they jumped up in Dominic and Sue's face and defended them for hitting Brandon Whedon all upside the head. That's when they look good. Other than that, we talking about practice. Not a game. Practice.
But
Come holler at me September 8th.
We will.
When they look
We
good,
will.
then I'll say something that they look good. But right now, man, we talking good. I mean, a couple years ago, Colt McCoy looked like this, and we know what happened.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
didn't
did.
look- didn't look like
Preseason
this.
a couple years ago.
No.
First two games, they pulled it up today on the news. First two games a couple years ago,
Now,
he
you know
threw
the
for
news
like
is not
200 some
reliable.
yards and 4 touchdowns in the first two preseason games, and everybody was like, "Oh crap, this offense is going to be great." And what happened? We won like 4 games. So I'm just saying.
I feel you.
The one thing I will say look good, they look like a team this year, unlike with Pat Shermer.
And that's what I mean.
Whole
That's what I
different
mean. They
regime.
look like
Rest of the
a
stuff-
We
team.
can flash back to that, but
Yeah.
it's
They
it's a
look
different
organized.
regime. We
Organized
coming.
and they got nerve.
The rest of it,
Like, right.
Steeler and Raven fans should beware. We coming.
The only thing cool and funny about the whole entire game was the streaker that ran across the field.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
he got $500 for that.
Well, wait.
You got $500 to run across the field?
Yeah, a guy called into the radio yesterday and said that the guy that did the streak and worked at his job, and his best friend bet on $500 if he would do it, and he did it.
Well, he's going to be taking that $500 and paying the fine now.
So
Basically.
and the dude bailed him out of jail.
Oh, he bailed him out,
He
Well,
bailed
I
him
guess
out.
he got a win-win then. Hey.
Nah, they got to start laying the smackdown on
He
them
got
dudes.
he got
man.
the street and got paid, and he had to
it-
come out his pocket to get out of jail. Hey, that's
Now, let me
This
ask
is
y'all
a new
something.
age.
Let me ask y'all, would y'all do that?
No,
No.
If I offered y'all $1,000 to run
Ain't
across
enough.
the field
not enough.
no,
Not enough.
with a bucket on,
no,
Not enough.
no.
It's not even worth it.
Not even worth it.
if I offered y'all $1 million to run
Yeah.
across with a bucket on,
Nope.
Like I said, it's
Bucket on
yeah, a bucket. You know, like them old,
Barrel bucket.
yeah, like a barrel bucket.
for $1 million? Oh,
Yeah,
I might be
but
running.
if
I
they
might do
tack,
that.
but
What's
check
up?
out, but
I ain't
check
gonna lie,
out.
for $1 million,
But-
I might be running.
But if they
Yeah.
tackle you, the bucket gon' collapse.
That's all right. As long as I got my $1 million,
Hey, right.
I'm good.
yeah.
Be my 15
That's
minutes
$1
of
million.
fame.
Put my
$1
million in
But
the
ain't- who's
suitcase.
putting
I
up $1
want
million?
all 20s and 100s. Don't give me no 1s, 5s, and 10s.
I don't
Thank
care.
you.
You can give it to me in quarters and pennies. It's $1 million.
Oh, no, that's
But
too
I'm gonna
much.
give it to you in installments.
No, we
Nah,
can't do
see,
installments.
here. Why you got to put up?
see-
Nah, see. Next topic.
Right.
I'm gonna give it to you in
Ratings just
installments.
went down.
Y'all
Nah,
didn't stop
nah.
and think who said that. Does he have $1 million?
right. Let's move on. Next topic.
A penny a
Hey,
week.
he better push up, not that post office.
Man.
A penny a week.
No, we can't do it.
Ain't no such thing as can't.
I'll never see it.
You'll
And
see
you,
it.
And you embarrass me. I done embarrassed myself on national TV.
Can we move
Photo
on?
images ain't gonna never go away. If I even think about trying to get in public office, oh, that's a no.
You know you're gonna be tagged on Facebook, Instagram.
See, I'm coming to your door.
I'll make sure it goes viral.
Yeah, I know you will.
Next.
Oh
Next.
man.
Ain't nobody streaking. Keith
Not
ain't
here.
got $1 million, so next.
$1 million thoughtful dollars.
No, we can keep the thoughts.
You get your first 1,000 in Monopoly.
Anyway, we were at a great event yesterday.
Sure
shout out to
was.
Crash and them. Thanks for having us down there by the pier. 9th Street, the DJ was rocking.
Yes.
It was really nice.
I really wish I could skate, man. That was going
Man, tell me about it.
The Crash Dummies Rolling Buckeyes
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
man.
It was nice.
It was really nice, really nice.
They gave away
Weather
school
was good.
supplies down there
Oh
too.
yeah, that's cool.
Gave us a water. Shout out to
Yeah.
whoever
Shout
gave
out
me the
whoever-
water.
Right.
It was really cool. Shout out to Crash Dummy and the Rolling Buckeyes.
Yeah,
Right.
they showed us a lot of love.
What's
and
this other
opened
dude
their
that's on the mic? Hurricane G.
No.
That's what his name was, like Hurricane G. He had the glasses on and was skating while he was on the microphone.
Oh, that's dude's name?
Yeah.
Then him. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
him. He was cool.
Yes. And also, if you're not doing nothing tonight, be sure to go out to the Playmore Skating Ring tonight because Crash Dummy and them is having an event also.
Yeah, they
That's
indoors.
what's
So those
Yep.
people that can't skate, they on wood. So go out there and learn. You can take a risk. It's all right. That concrete wasn't given yesterday.
So what?
Oh,
I see
That's
the,
the wood
see
to
a couple
do it.
people take a little L.
And they professionals.
Right.
Dude was like, hey, man, you could do it. I was looked at him and was like, yeah, I could.
But
I
I'm not.
could.
But I'm not. You going out there and spin around for me.
Right.
No, I would be on the ground. I'm going to keep it totally 100. I'm on the ground, hurting.
So did you guys take pictures, footage of the
Yes.
event?
Oh,
Yes, we did.
And when you guys gonna post it up on our page?
Very soon.
Hey, make sure you got me with grandma. when we getting our
Oh, I
boogie
got
on.
that. I'm gonna hook
All
that
right,
up.
Make sure.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got some stuff on.
Yeah, I
there.
got my boogie on
Yeah,
with
he was
grandma.
getting-
One of
Oh,
the
wow.
DJ.
And Sean did get his skate on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I
He
sure
did get his skate on
We
on
got
one
it
segment.
The footage, we got it.
Yep.
Wait for it.
He was going
Yeah.
opposite of the crowd.
Keith Allen, capture me, yes. And my moment's going backwards.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wish I had been there.
Oh,
Man, it was just an electric atmosphere, especially the later it got because you had people coming from the Good Time 3, the early crews coming over to observe and check it out.
Yes.
It was really wonderful and nice.
And then
it
the
really
people going
was.
down there,
Yes.
a couple going down. I mean, the music was so live. I mean, people had to stop.
Right. I heard a song I hadn't heard in about 20 years yesterday.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Which one?
Doo-doom, doo-doom,
Oh
doom,
wow.
doo-doom,
That killer.
doo-doom,
Special ed.
Oh wow.
Dude.
Special
And he
thanks.
played all three verses. Did you pick
Yes,
that?
he did.
Yes, he did.
He played the whole song. I was like, yeah, all right. All the way to Alligator Souffle.
Dude. Man, if he would have played the mission, I'd have went out there on the floor. Wouldn't have been skating, but you know.
Right, you know, it's always gotta be one or two people got to dance in front of the skating.
That was us.
Yeah, I got my boogie on with grandma, so.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
We got the footage.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta
so
check
must
that
have
out
been
in the
the
next couple
highlight
days.
of E's night.
Grandma was getting it in.
She was on them.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's just having fun. I mean, I don't discriminate. I have fun. She was
Hey,
having
ain't
fun.
nothing
I
wrong
was
with
having
it.
fun.
They was having
so.
fun.
No
There's
doubt.
nothing
No.
wrong
He
with
had
it.
her blood pressure up. They was on.
Yeah, man, they about to pull out the defibrillator and everything.
They was
man.
bumping, grinding.
No.
She was winding on them.
All we had to hear was some shaba.
Once again, this is where the show just went downhill.
I'm not even about to indulge in that
Nah, it
convo
was
because
a
I
lot
don't
of
want the
fun.
missus coming down
Okay,
here.
next topic.
It was fun, though. It was
Forgot about
all
that,
fun.
Sam. We got it on tape.
Yep.
She was all on him.
But it was all fun and everything, though. It was great. And they have it going on for the rest of this month too, and a couple of weekends in September,
That's cool.
weather
Oh, for
permit.
real?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Might
Gotta
be
go
able
back
to
down
go
there.
check one
Yes.
of those out with you guys.
Yes.
Oh, you have to.
You got to. You can you skate?
Might better get you. 'cause-
Man, I lost my skill. Plus, you know, I'm not about to take the chance on re-injuring my ankle.
Oh, I don't blame you on that.
Catch it while you can, because this might be the last year down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Crash told us last night that it might this might be the last year. They might tear up that area where he's having it at, and the city might do some things down there.
Well,
So
yeah, I seen some plans about them turning
supposed to
it
do a
into.
lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be more of a community, family-oriented setting
Right.
with the park in the middle of
Yeah.
public square and stuff like that.
Yes.
That might be cool. But have you heard about the?
It's gonna be hell on traffic though.
Well, yeah, but there's a guy. He's a billionaire, and he's using his own money to invest in this Skyline transportation here in Cleveland. He's trying to get that done. It's more like those traveling carts, like you going skiing, but it's gonna be in the
Okay.
air transportation. I guess they're gonna have depots from downtown or West Bank.
It's a sky chair.
Sky chair,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it's called.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine being intoxicated or
Man, look.
blunted up?
Sober, I'm not riding that thing. Did you see the virtual? It was higher than the stadium. I'm not riding that.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine being a little intoxicated or a little?
Man,
It's
look.
like the cable cars at Cedar Point where you go across one
Yeah.
from one end of the park to the other.
But these gonna be
Chris.
moving a little bit faster than the
Right, and
the
it was
nose.
taller than the stadium. They
Hey.
was going over the stadium. That man,
Sean,
you-
I am
man,
so
come
cool.
on. Right. Thank you. I'm not getting nowhere
See,
close to
back
that.
when you was younger, you had that. You was at that daredevil age where you didn't
Right.
care.
I'm
Now,
not young.
I'm not
I'm not
young.
young.
I'm at the age like, damn. What if this cable?
My
breaks?
name might be young, but that don't mean. Mm-mm.
And how they gonna have that? They won't let people go. People was falling in the lake.
Hey.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
ask.
That people
Just
was
my
falling
luck.
in the river.
It'd be
When
just
they
my
was down
luck.
in the flat. So
They
you
got
know-
him. They got him in L.A. right now, and they also have him in San Francisco right now, and they never had any kind of problems
Well,
with
they
it.
can stay in L.A. and San Francisco. They don't need them to come to Calhoun County. I'm
This is
cool.
Cleveland.
Well, hey, they got the little self-driving cars in California. We don't need those here.
I say, hey, if it brings people in, bring it on, but they'll never see me. Hey, how about that?
Yeah, right. Big ups to the city for trying
Yeah,
to
but you know what?
step up.
The traffic would be awesome because you wouldn't have to worry about it.
You're
know,
right.
Just get on it and go from one end to the Cleveland to the other part of Cleveland.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
I guess.
Now is that just mainly for the downtown area?
Yeah.
So far as
Okay.
they propose in the downtown area, but if they begin one project, it's probably going to expand to other parts.
other
So,
projects.
yeah.
We're gonna be
It's
the
gonna-
Jetsons.
It might go
I
out
was
to,
about to
out,
say that.
out of the city. It might go outside of Cleveland. Though. Never know.
Word.
Where you can go to Detroit on the
Or
thing.
in Cincinnati or something
Detroit.
like that. Yeah.
No,
You can
they
go to
won't-
Philly.
Detroit
they
on
won't
a
be able to-
gambling trip.
They won't be able to afford the other end of it where you can land it.
You might get
Hey.
there, but you might not come back.
That's why they get the mega bus.
Exactly.
They're going to start that sky lift over by the where the skating thing is, where you guys work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, that will be interesting.
What'd you say, Jay? You gonna ride that piece? I'll ride.
Jay, like, no can do.
I seen him shaking his head the whole time we was
Like,
talking. Like,
no.
I feel ya, I feel ya.
Not at all. That
Man.
is.
Yeah, I mean, if it brings tourism in, hey. Or
It
if
is
it
what
makes
it
it
is.
convenient for people, hey. But
All the construction down there is all a plus down there. I'm enjoying it. I don't care
Yeah.
about it right now. After they're done, it's going to look good down there.
I wonder when the Flats project is actually going.
It's almost
to life.
done.
It's almost done?
Yeah. And they're getting ready to tear down Max Hayes High School and rebuild it over there on West 65th.
That's nice.
that's good that they can rebuild at least.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they got that extra little space if they tear that down, so they can put some stuff up there
Right. Because that's like right on the crest of
Right,
downtown
exactly.
Cleveland, too.
right off the water.
Right. You're like, man. Well,
All right, we done talking about the little tram that we ain't gonna ride.
Amen to that.
Right.
we going to have y'all do an exclusive on the thing, have one of them go cams.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be right up under
right
that
on
piece
there.
while you riding.
While you
Like,
riding by.
Look at Keith Allen up there screaming.
Don't you see the dreads? Don't you see the dreads blowing in the wind?
Why is he crying?
Right. Is that a tear?
I thought this was safe.
Right.
Man, that is something.
Y'all
Next.
crazy. Y'all,
Next topic.
y'all done shut us down with that craziness.
Right.
That y'all
Right.
Man, we should have stuck with the $1 million stuff. Talking about that air tram.
Told you
we
about the
never
$1 million
tried.
streaking.
could have offered me $1 million to do something else. No.
Also, shouts out to G-Host, who's not with us today. He's making the biscuits.
Whoop, whoop.
But he will be back
yes.
next week.
Yes, he will.
Also, shouts out to Diesel Beats.
Yeah, shout out to Diesel, man.
Yes, he's
Holla
back
at
up
him.
here.
Yeah, shout out to Diesel and ask him where our T-shirts is.
Hey, we supposed to holler at him tomorrow. Man.
All right.
Holler at him tomorrow.
All right.
He in town, man. He was at the.
Yeah, I saw that he was in
last night.
town. Yeah.
The dude's doing big things, man. He's on that Steve Stone album.
Yeah.
That piece is, I think, number 7 in the country.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Diesel Beast.
Shout out.
Doing it up.
My man, like I say, we going to holler at him. He was gracious enough to give us a little bit of time, so we're going to go interview and kick it with him for a little bit in the studio.
Oh, y'all weren't gonna tell me about that?
Man,
I just found out.
found out like right before this piece.
I'm out of here, man.
Speaking of that,
so much sensitivity.
Speaking of that, as far as in hip hop and everything, there's a lot of controversy going around about the Kendrick Lamar verse.
I thought we was gonna avoid that, but
No comment.
hey, he did what he did. He said some names. He said all his friends. If you paid attention,
Thank you.
It wasn't like a beef thing. He
Thank
was just
you.
saying all his, it was basically a respect thing to all his peoples.
Right.
And
for the rest of y'all to step your bars up.
right. And the only people that should be kind of tight is the New York people because the King of New York line. That's
Well,
my
yeah.
statement on it.
Yeah.
That's
Because
it.
that was kind of a little too far.
He came like Snoop when he kicked the building.
Right, exactly. Like I say, I feel him on that. Everybody in NY, if y'all mad, I totally feel you. But everybody else throwing all these
He came in and
responses.
kicked the building.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart got a response.
I mean, come on.
Shout out to Chocolate
Come
Drop.
on, man. That's when I knew it was just too far. I was like, okay, all right, I'm done. Everybody's just coming out the woodwork.
It's like back when they had the Roxanne and they had the Roxanne grandmother, Roxanne grandfather,
The
and all
doctor.
that. Right.
Yeah.
It's like
14 Roxannes. Yeah, it's live for hip hop, but I mean, everybody's trying to go way too far. The man didn't say he was the best. I mean, he's supposed to say that he's the best, or you know what I'm saying? What is he supposed to say? Oh, I'm number 3.
I'm not better than the guys over here on the East Coast.
Right, these
so-
guys, yeah.
But I'm the best
not
here on
better
the
than
West
them.
Coast.
I'm good right now.
If you don't think
Come
you're the
on,
best,
man.
who will?
Right. And everybody says that. I mean, if people listen to the Big Sean verse, he said basically the same thing without naming names.
His
Right?
verse
It's
was
like,
whack, man. His verse was terrible, man.
you about to have him coming at us.
I don't care. Come on.
No comment.
Come on. Bring it, Big Sean. You'll be Little Sean when you're done with me.
Oh, Lord.
And that's E Rumble.
That's right.
E Rumble.
The isms of E Rumble.
I'm just keeping it real. Wasn't we keeping it real? I'm keeping
Yes,
it
sir.
real. His
Hey,
verse
man,
sucked
yeah.
to me.
Right.
Hey, I feel you.
It is what it is.
I feel you. Like I say, the song is, as a whole, it wasn't all that. It was more controversial than
Right, exactly.
anything.
I really
Yeah, I
don't
agree
think
with that.
I didn't really think Kendrick's verse was all that great. I mean,
It was provocative.
It- exactly. That's the word, right, exactly.
He named names, and everybody
Right.
was like, "Oh my God!" He did that.
But you know what, though, in a way, he kind of awakened hip hoppers in a sense, because it's like it's been sleepwalking for a while, because everybody is basically on the same stuff.
Everybody took it personal because
Right.
they knew they was whack. Everybody.
Thank you.
That's all
Exactly.
it was. Only
It was
people
one
that
of them things
reacted
where
was-
the truth
I
hurts.
concur
Right.
with that.
Everybody that felt a little insecure about it and felt they was whack, felt they, except for Joel Ortiz. Like I say, everybody
Right.
from NY, yeah, you speak up. Yeah, you have every right to say
Right, because
whatever.
there was a little crossing the line.
What was
You know,
Yeah.
NY been dormant.
What was
for a
Lupe
second.
Fiasco saying?
Oh man, his might have been the greatest response, but it went over.
I wouldn't go.
No, it went over everybody's head, E, because if you break down what he did, he rapped in every popular rapper style. He did Lil Wayne. He did. Who else did he used kind of jigger style? Like if you go back and listen to it, he flipped his style 3 times of all the popular rappers, and it went over everybody's head, man. Shout out to Lupe, man. That was genius, dog.
You don't get nothing from me, Lupe. I'm dissing them all.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Dissing them all.
You got to take
You
it back
boss
to the
today?
left. And
I'm
King,
boss today.
King Los, man. King Los, one of the unsung dudes. He had a great response. But other than
I heard.
that,
I didn't hear. I heard Fabulous got a response too.
Papoose got one.
Well, I don't know who Papoose is,
B.O.B.
but-
got one.
Check out, you
It's
getting people
interesting.
that you ain't heard from in years now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
like,
kinda
really?
nasty.
Exactly. Thank
Well,
you.
Everybody-
wrap up.
Nah, these dudes is just jumping on because they know it's gonna get some buzz. That's all.
They can get their 10 minutes
ransom.
of fame.
Yeah, and it's getting out of hand at this point.
Yeah.
Like I said, Kevin Hart had it. Man, come on. I'm coming out with mine tomorrow. Look for that.
Let's do it. Let's
You
do
got
it.
yours tomorrow?
Can I get on it with you?
Yeah, we recording that piece tonight.
That's
man.
right. Let's
Going
get it.
down.
You heard him.
Out of control some more. That's what's gonna be called. Out of control some more.
No, we just gonna call ours OC.
Okay, I like that.
Oh,
OC.
We OC.
Oh, man. What a Saturday can
Yes.
bring you.
Y'all got me started, man. Shout out to my man Ian DC. He the one that actually got me going like this the other day, man.
What?
Yeah, man. We've been going back and forth like we should do it. We could get 40, 50 views.
That's it. Nothing more than that, huh?
40,
Hey.
50 views.
We don't got high expectations.
Yeah, I like that. Temper,
low,
you
everything
temper
else
your
is a
expectations.
win.
I like
Man.
that.
Right, so even if you get one,
If we get to 51, we winning.
And the 49 are you.
Right.
Right.
you done got they point across.
You went in the library, just got it going around computers, hit
Man,
like,
just-
like.
View, listen.
Listen.
Oh,
Man.
man. Y'all ain't gonna talk about them Indians?
We the team all or nothing.
I'm so mad at the Indians right now.
That's how I
No
feel.
comment.
Team all or nothing.
You know I'm not a baseball fan, no way. So
I
And
told
you know-
y'all weeks ago,
and you
and it's about that time. What did I tell you? About second week, third week of August? Come talk to me.
Yeah, they faltering. I mean,
Yeah.
I give it. Hey, I admit when I'm wrong. Hey, they are crumbling.
And guess
My
what?
Goodness.
Guess who done came to the Empire?
Who?
Mark Reynolds.
Sure did. Signed a contract with
Yankees signed him.
the Yankees.
Now watch you be hitting 340 for the last 2 months.
No,
of
he
the
ain't gonna hit
season.
340. He's not even gonna hardly play the rest of the season.
Are y'all kidding? He gonna kill.
But
me.
every time, but every time he does play, watch him hit a home run.
Tell him, Jay, you need to run in here and let him know, man. He going long ball over there.
That's what I said. I said he about to start hitting.
I don't understand what they waiting on. What?
Because you got to think about it now. Since New York then got A-Rod back in the fold, they got Soriano.
Right. Where
They
you
have
going?
been scoring.
Man, and you got to pitch to him because where
Yes.
you can't go around anybody at this
Nope.
point.
Right.
Every once in a while he plays. He's gonna hit a home run.
since you brought up A-Rod,
Yes.
what's up with him dropping names?
Didn't I tell you this yesterday? I wasn't gonna go on this man. Y'all
I'm just saying.
about that.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
If you get caught with your hands in the cookie jar,
It's looking bad. I'm going to say that.
why
A-Rod.
don't you just man up, take your lumps like a man, and go ahead and call it a day with your little money and stop dropping names? That
And
makes
you know what's
look real
crazy?
bad, and people gonna lose even more respect for you. Most of them don't have it now, but you just leaving the ones that do have respect for him. They're gonna consider him a snitch. And you know, what Squeezy's favorite line in one of them songs, snitches get you into felons.
Yes.
He even
Yes.
snitched out one of his what it says that he even put out one of
The
his
documents,
teammates.
right?
Yeah, he
Some
was-
documents
Teammates that's suffering a
involving
suspension now.
him. Exactly.
Now, if I was Savelli, I would be feeling some kind of way right now.
Can't
Like I am
trust
right
song
now.
of
Like
the week,
really?
Sean.
Who cares? I don't. Y'all keep on talking. I don't.
Say that dude's a millionaire.
I want to get to the playoffs.
it. And acting like a prima donna.
This man ain't got like $400 million over the last 15 years. Who cares?
But I want the Yankees
He
to
ain't
get
the
to
only
the
one
playoffs.
that's cheated. I don't care.
And stick it
man.
to Boston
So
one more
what?
time.
Nah, I don't even want it that way. I want
I
do.
A-Rod out of there. Tired of him right now.
New York want A-Rod out of
Exactly.
there.
That's
Right.
what.
Yeah, I'm
They
riding
only
right
want
with him.
A-Rod out because they don't want to pay him all
Money.
that money. I mean,
True.
that's it.
Hey.
But I honestly think New York should be on the hook for his
I'm
money
tired of
still.
him. It looks like I just read
They
on my phone.
outbid themselves to get him back anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean I agree. I mean a contract is a contract,
Right.
Exactly.
But if he's suspended, I don't think they're going to pay him
Exactly.
No, you don't get-
If-
you don't
if
get
he
paid
gets
when he's suspended.
You can't pay him for cheating and getting
Right.
kicked out the league.
anyway. And if he goes down, his career is basically over. He might as well
He's
retire.
done. Yeah, if he doesn't beat this, that's why he's fighting it, because
You know it's the end of the line.
It's done. He's a done deal.
And I just saw on my phone another guy's about to get suspended.
Who?
Miguel Tejada. He's about to get 105 games.
Well, he at the end of his career. Anyway,
Exactly.
So
He's out of
he's
here.
outta here.
That's
irrelevant.
Right.
I said, it's almost to the point now. Who ain't cheating? I mean, everybody's cheating.
Yeah, they do.
I don't care. I really don't care.
Some way, shape, form, or fashion.
A-Rod kick rocks. Tejada kick rocks.
Say it long.
Ryan Braun kick rocks. Exactly. There we go.
They're going to start testing on the job for steroids.
Man.
Next
Can you
topic.
imagine that?
He pumped out 100 copies in a minute. He must be on roids.
Man, that dude answered 300 calls in the last hour.
Boy, did you see
Test him.
Did you see that coffee he made? Oh my God.
Well, we about to go into break. And coming back, we have Miss Chinitha Hall, Executive Director of Harsani Management and the Harsani Garden Camp. And she's going to go into what goes on in the Harsani Garden Camp and also her other endeavors as far as acting. On the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. The following message is for those with a credit score of 800 and below. Who wouldn't want better credit? Did you ever wonder how different life would be from just having a higher credit score? Are you tired of being turned down for any kind of loan or only offered high interest rates because your credit score is holding you prisoner? Life doesn't have to be that way anymore with access to Turnscor. By increasing your credit score only 50 to 100 points, it can potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars in interest over just a 5 to 10 year period. It can be the difference in getting approved for a personal loan, business loan, high limits on credit cards, a brand new car lease, or even a home mortgage. We see so many ads from companies that give us our credit score, but once we get our credit score, what are they going to do to actually repair your credit? Unfortunately, nothing. Until now, Turnscor is the first automated credit repair platform that is simple, safe, and secure. You'll be empowered right from the comfort of your own computer, so you can challenge and repair your credit report to ensure it's fair and accurate. Turnscor is specifically developed with you in mind. There's no more need for an attorney, credit repair companies, or credit counseling. More importantly, no more need for paying higher fees. Turnscor will help you get back on track and get the buying power you need. So whether you have bad credit, average credit, or even good credit, Turnscor is helping turn lives around one credit score at a time. Go to turnscore.com and enter the promo code MSC20 and get $20 off your purchase. That's TURNSCOR.com. TURNSCOR.com. Turnscore.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff. And I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Heard of the 7 deadly sins?
You are evil! Pure evil! Pure evil!
They're nothing compared to Uncensored Net Noise's 7th annual birthday bash.
But I gotta do this.
Friday, September 20th at the Rock City Tap House in Parma. Live on stage, it's Morality Check, Necros Obscura, The Burning Harlots, Darling Waste, and more for this amazing all-ages show.
Because of your words, I'm now ready to destroy.
All the details for the 7th annual Uncensored Net Noise Birthday Bash at MSCRadioNetwork.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. With hundreds of live weather products and layers and thousands of combinations, Weather Studio provides a professional graphics and store monitoring solution without complex user knowledge and without the industry standard price tag of $1,000 plus broadcast systems. Weather Studio displays a plethora of critical atmospheric and geophysical data on an interactive GIS-enabled computer map. Get your free 14-day trial of Weather Studio at their website, weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. That's weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. Lakewood Computer, located at 14035 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, has it all. If you're in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For the past 5 years, Lakewood Computer has been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. Lakewood Computer purchases and sells pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and they offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. With 29 years of professional experience, Lakewood Computer is highly confident in their ability to enhance your overall computing experience. Check them out online at joeslakewoodcomputer.com. That's joeslakewoodcomputer.com. Or give them a call toll-free, 855-580-0768. That's 855-580-0768. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com. Call the show toll-free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com.
I know. Oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so delicious, I can almost taste it.
If you're looking for the best sub shop in town, look no further. Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, is the place for you. Stop in for a cold cut sub, cheeseburger and fries, wingdings and fries, and so much more.
I can almost taste it.
Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue is open 24 hours a day. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/burrito crazy. And if you mention MSC Radio Network, you'll get $1 off your meal. It's all good at Hanini Subs.
So damn good.
Heard of the 7 deadly sins?
You are evil! Pure evil! Pure evil!
They're nothing compared to Uncensored Net Noise's 7th annual birthday bash.
But I gotta do this.
Friday, September 20th at the Rock City Tap House in Parma. Live on stage, it's Morality Check, Necros Obscura, The Burning Harlots, Darling Waste, and more for this amazing all-ages show.
Because of your words, I'm now ready to destroy.
All the details for the 7th annual Uncensored Net Noise Birthday Bash at mscradionetwork.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
The Hood Point coming at you live every Saturday at 2 p.m. on the Morning Show Central Radio Network. Real thoughts and real conversation. We are back. We are definitely back. It is heated up in here. It is on fire. It is burning up in here with conversation. God
We
damn.
in here.
Oh my goodness.
We need the Lord up in here right now.
They putting it on you today. Yeah.
Calm down. We got
Read it out,
company.
Sean.
We got company.
Yes.
Hey, let me break in real quick and just let everybody know that you can go to Lakewood
As the
Computers.
Lord been good to
Yo.
you.
Hey, for real though. Lakewood Computers on 14035 Madison Avenue in Cleveland. You can go get all you need, like repairs. They cut the cost of everything from supplies to ink cartridges for you. They've been there for 5 years, man. You should go check them out. That's Lakewood Computers at 14035 Madison Avenue. Thank you.
Yes.
Now back to the fray.
If you want to get in contact with them, call them at 216-409-1656. Thank you.
Turn me
What's
loose.
the number?
Woo.
Oh, damn. No number
It's
is
on
over
fire
there.
in here.
Because they don't put the right number on the copy, man. You ever notice that?
But it's actually, I guess, two numbers. I
It's
guess
two
that's
numbers?
a toll-free number, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We
that's
can
your
give them the
toll-free
toll free. Okay, we can give them that to us.
Right.
That's 855-580-0768. Yeah, and I should wear my glasses when I do those.
Hey, I think a lot of us should do that. Anyway, we have a special guest in the building today.
Welcome.
All right.
We have the executive director of the Hassani Management and Hassani Garden Camp, Miss Chinitha Hall, in the building today.
All right.
Welcome.
Congrats. Welcome.
Welcome.
And also, I'm
Welcome
going
to
to
the
give her a
Hood Point.
loud welcome because she's a graduate of CMSD. And guess what school she graduated from?
Lincoln West.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and we sit down on that. No, nothing against you, but you know. No, I'll give you a little bit.
But she got a little bit of EC in her too, though. See?
Oh, okay. You get big ups for EC.
What little bit? Wait a minute. Now you went there. What you said? A little bit of EC. What little bit of EC you got?
She was staying EC.
I used to live in East Cleveland a very long time ago. We lived on Page. And we lived
Oh,
on
in the
33rd
heart of
Street.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You was in
went
EC.
to,
You
Hey,
get a
move, man.
pass.
That's it. We got EC. Got to watch all that, brother.
You get a pass.
To
You down.
It's the CMSD center
Prospect
today.
and Mayfair and Focus Road.
I went to
Really?
Prospect and Mayfair. Oh, wow. Yeah, you get a pass. You get a pass.
Yeah, she could. All right.
Make yourself very comfortable. Get away from her, Keith.
Yeah, move, man.
Yo,
Come on, man.
Lincoln West crab rub off on her son, man.
It's already there.
Rating just went down.
Y'all crazy. But welcome.
Thank you
Welcome
for
to the
having
Hood
me.
Point and everything. So, what made you decide to come up with the Hassani Garden Camp? What inspired you?
Well, my organization, Hassani Management, has been in existence since 2005. But what inspired me to add on the sustainability and education component was we had moved to this beautiful home in West Park Hams Corner in Cleveland, Ohio. And when we moved there, I was so grateful that we had a beautiful big house and a huge backyard, and I wanted to share it with the kids in the community. I have a 10-year-old son, and we were just so grateful. We've been there for 3 years now. So I said I wanted to start something that would include other children in the community, and not just in Cam's Corner. There are children who are a part of Hassani Management initiatives that live all over northeastern Ohio. So
Okay.
Nice.
That's good.
that was the
nice.
core. that was the core reason for starting it. And then I felt the need to start something that would educate children and families on eating more healthy and having a more healthier lifestyle. Yeah.
What? Yes. Definitely. That's really what's good. So, do y'all operate just primarily in the summertime, or do y'all do something year round?
Well, with Hanini Management, we have different initiatives that run year-round, but our Garden Camp program, which falls under our Health and Wellness and Sustainability and Education Initiative, starts from spring all the way through autumn, where we have children, again, that come from all over West Park, Cam's Corner, and other areas of Cleveland. It's a curriculum that I started, which includes yoga. I have a yoga instructor. Her name is Rose Ada White. She's also the health and wellness director at Hanini Management. And then after they do yoga, Larry Crawford, he does Tai Chi with them. And then after that, they're more calm. And I forgot to mention that we mainstream special needs children in our program, providing social inclusion so they can be among their peers.
That's great.
A lot of them are high functioning children who are autistic. They may have ADHD. They may also have some other health related issues. And it actually builds their confidence and self-esteem to be in an environment where they're socially accepted. So once they do the yoga and the Tai Chi, then I sit them down and they're open to learning and being educated because they're calm by this time. And I teach them about health and wellness. I teach them about recycling and conservation. I also, one of my favorite books that I educate them from is called 365 Ways to Save the Earth. And one of the stories that stick with me in my mind is about water. We teach them about different things, but water, we read the story about how some of the women in Africa, they walk over a mile a day to get water, to bring it back to their village, to feed their children, their families, make sure they wash up, and things of that nature. So for us not to take water for granted, a lot of times we don't turn it all the way off or we just let it run. So things like that on recycling, and they learn a lot. So after they do the educational component, then Mr. Garden, who is Jesse Crawford, he comes in and teaches them about the identification of vegetables and fruits in the garden. And the entire garden is all organic, all natural, and they learn different things. The other reason for creating this program is so that the child and the caregiver can bond and work together in the earth. You know, everything is all natural and just a very calm therapeutic setting. We play classical music the entire time. Nice. So it's really cool. And then afterwards they get a break and then they come back and do sometimes some arts, craft, different activities, and then we provide a healthy, nutritious meal for them and their caregivers. Part of our initiative is also to fight against hunger, but also childhood obesity by making sure that the meals are hearty and healthy, but fulfilling at the same time. And this program is free, by the way.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Okay.
So
great.
I do. I have received for the past 2 years a grant through Neighborhood Connections. But prior to receiving any type of grant or funding, it's something that I've provided on my own because I really truly believe in enriching the lives of children. My son is on the special needs spectrum, so it hits home for me. It's not just something I'm doing to be doing. It's something that I'm giving back, and at the same time, I'm helping my son and helping other parents who have children with special needs as well.
Wow,
More like you're building your own little support system, not only for the kid, but also for the family or caregiver, whether that be the parent, the grandmother, or aunt, whatever.
Exactly, and it's free for everyone to come. If we just ask a few days before the camp that you call me or text me and say, hey, I'm bringing 10 kids. If you are bringing 10 kids, we're going to feed 10 kids, whoever, as long as we know and we're able to prepare ahead of time. And so in addition to doing this program, my ultimate goal is for this to be, everyone makes history, but this to be a story about a young African-American woman who started this program literally in her own backyard in Cleveland, Ohio, that is going to be a blueprint model for something that would ultimately go into our school systems here and then eventually across the globe. And the ultimate goal is for me to partner up with organizations that are building irrigation systems abroad and to go in to teach them how to have a more sustainable life based on the Hanini method, which is also a book that we're in the process of writing on how we go about doing things.
There's a lot of gardens in Cleveland that do the same thing that you do. Like they take vacant lots and they put gardens in them and greenhouses. Is this something similar to what you're doing?
I would say, as far as doing gardens and all of that, the garden portion, you know, a lot of people are doing gardens, but what sets our program aside and makes our program unique is because we provide the social inclusion in my curriculum, which is not anywhere. I've done the research. It doesn't exist anywhere. And this is something that I started, not so much, you know, I'm not the type of person that, you know how a lot of people like I did, but I do want to get credit for something that God gave me and put in me to share with everyone else.
So all the food from the garden and everything, it goes toward the people that come and help and everything, or does it go directly back into the community?
It actually, for the people that come and help and the community, this is something that is, as I mentioned before, it's free. Before I received any type of funding, my organization is a 501c3, by the way. This is something that I made sure out of my own pocket. I also provide transportation to and from the camp for a lot of the parents who don't have a way for their children to come, and I want to make sure that everybody's able to be a part of it. So, but we're not literally in a vacant lot. This is something that I've shared my home, on my own personal residential ground.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm just
But I have been in contact with the councilman, and my community is Marty Keene, and he's very impressed with my project. In fact, this summer I had 4 summer workers through the Youth Opportunities Unlimited program, and they were so impressed with the program that I was able to nominate one of my summer workers, and it caught the attention of County Executive Ed Fitzgerald. And so I think it was the Friday before last, we had a press conference where he actually, and Fox 8 News came out. It's on YouTube. I can get the link. But basically, they recognized my organization and the project that we do and how we, have enriched the lives of children, as well as providing a job for summer workers. And it was the first time that I worked with Youth Opportunities Unlimited.
They're a great organization. I worked with them in the past with a couple other organizations, especially the church summer camp. So they are very attentive.
And I was fortunate
and they
to
love
receive
working
good workers.
And they love working because they feel independent, because they're working towards not only getting the work experience, but also getting a paycheck. So that way, you know how teenagers are. They always asking and needy, want something. They need shoes, clothes, hair done, nails done, male's haircut, all that good stuff, music, all that. So that does help them alleviate the family financial burden.
And like you say, it makes them feel good inside.
Of course. Just to have your own money and work for it, at least they get that worth back. So like they know they have to work for what they need.
It's a building block. It's a building block for
stepping stone.
A good person.
You touched on something, but I was going to ask, what kind of feedback from the city you're getting from that? I could see something like that. You know how, you come up with, we as blacks, we come up with some great ideas, but it's hard to get the backing from the city and the support from people like that. So,
well, that's the reason why I was really impressed, and I felt good that the county executive, Ed Fitzgerald, it caught his attention, and that the councilman and different people in the community are with me on this. In addition to my other goal is that I wanted to do this program for a few years, literally in my backyard, so that I could show the progress and show the statistics on how it has really worked. So that way, when we do put it in the school systems, they can say, based upon this data, it is a successful project. And if it's able to, we average about 20 children per camp, and if it's able to, positively affect the lives of these children, in a school setting where there are hundreds of children, that can definitely make a difference as well.
Back in the day, they used to have something like that at West Tech. They had a greenhouse.
My old alma mater.
Yeah, and they would have the children plant everything, put it in the greenhouse and all that stuff. I like to see that come back in the community, where it would be, like I said, going back to the vacant lot thing, is just going and using these old lots, because they're not using them for nothing, and putting community gardens in them. And then all the the stuff that they grow would go back into the community, and everybody would have what they need for the winter or whatever.
Especially a lot of these homes that they're starting to tear down and stuff.
Exactly.
All these different lots, they can use those areas for that.
Yeah, they started it over by the what was it, the brewery over by on West 25th, Great Lakes Brewery.
Yeah. Beautiful that farm, the urban farm.
Yeah, they have something there too.
So definitely. So I'm in the process of working with different organizations, one being Bel Air Puritas Development Corporation.
That's
They've
over in my
been
neighborhood. I see over
fabulous
there.
with me. I'd like to say hi to Nancy Baxter and Ian and Brian over there, as well as those from the Camps Corner Development Corporation. They've been wonderful. And I definitely would like to do a garden program, but my ultimate goal is, like I said, giving it back to putting it in the school system, somewhere that it's gonna, it's definitely gonna affect positively in our community, but in the schools is where that's my thing. That sets my organization aside as far as it's not just gardening. It's an educational curriculum, and we do provide the social inclusion. It's a monitored program that's very therapeutic for children and their caregivers as well.
Calm kids is a good thing.
Yeah, you'd be amazed because a lot of these children are like so hyper, and then you see them doing the yoga and tai chi, and they're just so calm, and then they sit down and they're learning, and they're eating the vegetables right out the garden because everything is organic. You just rinse it off, and they're eating. It was so funny. My Mr. Garden and I, Jesse Crawford, we were laughing. It was just amazing how these children were pulling onions out of the garden. Onions with the long green stem and the bulb, and they were eating the whole onion from root to tip, and they were just fine with it, and we were like, but that's a beautiful thing.
I hope y'all had some gum after that number.
And then also they learn the nutritional value of these vegetables. They learn which vitamins are in them. We had 2 summer workers that are of Hispanic descent, so they were able to, in addition to us educating them on the vegetable of the day, they were teaching them how to say it in Spanish. So it was really, really fun.
That's really nice. Now, what ways do you all use or do to get yourself out there? I mean, for people to know more about you. I mean, I'm just my first time even hearing about this. There's lots of areas I know you all can probably touch with this program.
Well, the public relations component of it is something that we definitely want to, in marketing, get out more, because it's been more so like word of mouth and Facebook.
You already
and our
late,
internet
Stevie
website.
E.
But definitely getting it out there, because we're saying if we were able to get the attention of the county executive, and he was impressed by that, and that was just based on a word of mouth thing.
Right.
How many more people would be willing to support this movement if they knew more about it?
Right.
And I do want to say that the whole entire, Hassani management did start the inspiration for it. I want to say this. Years ago, growing up as a teenager, I lived in East Cleveland on Page, and then at a certain point, things happened where I had to move back, and I moved on Wymore. And there was this guy that I met who was a fashion designer who actually, he passed away. His name was Anthony Gaucher, and he had me help him with his fashion shows and had them teaching the models how to model and all that type of thing. So to make a long story short, I helped him with his first fashion show, which was part of the East Cleveland Love Fest. And the second year, I went back, and I'm calling him like, what's going on, So to make a long story short, he passed away, and in his honor, I used some of his same models with some of my models, and we did a fashion show to honor him. And it came to me at that point. That's kind of like where our performing arts component of Hassani Management started, literally in East Cleveland. They were the first youth that were able to benefit from this concept, because at that time they didn't have any summer job programs, any type of funding or nothing for them to do to give them any type of positive hope or reassurance. And we came in with the hip hop music that they like, and teaching them esteem and self-empowerment, and we were able to get sponsors for a lot of the fashion shows. So a lot of these girls had on beautiful gowns, and the guys had on beautiful suits and things that they never wore before. So at that time, I was teaching them, whether it's performing arts or whatever, it feels good to dress up and look nice, and you can be anything that you want to be. You could pursue any goal you wish to pursue. So for the first 2 years, we did the East Cleveland Love Festival, and modeling, acting, dancing. We've had the opportunity to help a lot of artists pursue a lot of their goals and dreams based on starting with performing arts. So that is our foundation. And then I feel like once you're able to get them in, then you can start doing other things like educating them on how to eat properly, or teaching them.
Once you bring them in or attract them with something they like, that they can relate to, then it's easy to be able to kind of mold them and shape their minds and opinions, and kind of change their behavior.
Just
and the way
introduce
they think.
them to some other
some
things.
stuff that they've never been introduced to. Like, you're actually planting a seed for a lot of the kids and the families that you are working with now, only because you're not actually teaching them how to eat healthy, but you're actually teaching them how to live healthy as well, but also how to grow their own food.
Sustainability.
Sustainability, because a lot of us forgot about those roots that we had with our grandparents, learning how to grow our own foods and stuff like that. So that is very helpful, especially in this day and age where 1 out of 3 kids are obese.
Definitely, and we definitely have to eat better and healthy. And I just want to say this:
do we really? We do.
Definitely, we do. And take care of ourselves.
Can't eat my ribs and my greens.
You can eat those things, but how about moderation?
Yeah, and another thing we've been teaching
more healthy.
Yeah, you can, and depending on how you cook your vegetables and things, they taste really good. You can make smoothies and juicing, which leads me to something I just, want to say. Recently, my mom became very ill, and we're just praying that for a healing miracle. But one of the things that we've been doing, because the doctors gave up on her, is we've been juicing, and I've been taking things literally out of my garden, and juicing for her. And over a week, she's gotten stronger.
I tell you, it's in the foods.
Yeah.
It's in the foods. Grow your own foods.
Definitely, because you know what's in them. When you go to the grocery store, not knocking anything, but you don't know what they sprayed on those foods. You don't know where it came from.
Hey, I tell people that. I used to work in the grocery store. You'd be surprised what goes on behind those swinging doors back there.
Yes, sir. I worked at a butcher shop too, so I know about the meats too.
Right. You'd be surprised what goes on behind them swinging doors.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get me a chicken farm.
It may look green out there on the shelf, but it probably wasn't that green when it was in the bag.
Thank you.
Whole different color.
And I definitely want to thank you guys for having me here today, and I want to just thank the people on my board of directors, Jan Ridgway, who is our communications director, Aisha Taylor, our chief operating officer, and Dominic Rees, our financial and chief financial officer and business advisor, as well as Rose Ada White, who is our health and wellness director. We all come together to make this happen, so it's not just me alone. And also, I'd like to thank Jesse Crawford, Mr. Garden, who has definitely been the positive driving force in making sure that our garden camp runs smoothly with his expertise on vegetables and gardening.
Oh man!
Is it possible the Hood Point can come out, out and do like something there while you all are doing something?
Definitely, you're welcome anytime.
Oh, we'll come out there now.
Definitely.
If you're inviting us, we'll be out there.
And we cook good meals too.
And I'm coming with my fruit and veggie bag too. So.
Oh yes, definitely. Everything is free.
I'm gonna bring my grill and my ribs and
Well, no, we can't have that. I'm sorry, it's not that type of program.
Oh man, everybody need a good rib, just one rib.
Well, we want to thank you for coming down.
Hey, tell us how we can get
info.
How can we get in
contact with you?
Well, you can reach us on Facebook. Where we have a website, which is www.hasanimanagement.com, which is HASANIMANGEMENT.com. We're also on Facebook at Hassani Management Inc. And you can contact me at 216-373-8971.
Okay.
Wow,
as well as email chall@HassaniManagement.
No problem.
No problem. We got it. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for sharing.
And you got a great program. Hey, keep going.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for thinking outside the box. Thank you very much.
And before you go, I am a deacon, so when it's over with, me and you gonna have a prayer for your mom. So
thank you. Thank you very, very much.
And me and you will exchange info because I have some grant opportunities from the federal government that you might be able to use.
Well, thank you. I definitely could use those.
We all too. Well, I tell you that process is tedious. I'm reading a 100-page grant application from the USDA now.
Them grants is tricky and things.
I heard that they're real tricky.
I heard that they are too as well.
Like, shout out to Neighborhood Connections for rebuilding Cleveland and rebuilding one community at a time.
Thank you very, very much, Tom.
No doubt.
And thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Keith.
Oh, anytime. You got to come back. Anytime.
Next time I come back with some good food.
All right.
You heard that.
Just bring me the ingredients to make my famous grandma's cha-cha.
Let me know.
Okay.
Let me know. I'll bring my ribs with me, too. I'm going to bring my ribs. Keith know about my ribs.
Yeah.
He ate them all up.
Good. Anyway, be sure if you're hungry, If you're on the west side of Hungary, stop at Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue. Mention Morning Show Central Radio Network and get $1 off on your meal.
$1.
This has been a great day today. We had Chanitha Hall. We'd like to thank her for coming down to the Hood Point.
Great program. Oh, man. It was our pleasure.
No doubt.
It was our pleasure.
Yes. And this is Keith Allen, and for Audrey Marshall, Sean C, Steve Rumble,
Stevie E.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Have a nice one. And if you need any business or marketing consulting services, call me at 216-965-5136, and Intimate Moments Business Solutions LLC will take care of you from head to toe.
Also, don't forget to stop by if you're around and about Metro PCS.
All Metro PCSs are giving away free school supplies, so bring your kids' book bags and they'll pack them up for you.
Because we know it's that time of the year now.
It's that time of the year, because I know some of y'all been balling out of control. Now y'all wondering how y'all can get your kids' school supplies.
How you gonna buy a notebook?
Oh, and don't forget the uniforms.
Yes. Well, till next week, we'll see you soon. The Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network, and we out.
Coming to a corner near you real soon.
Boss.